AI tools can truly change your life and are already changing the life of many users. Maybe you're looking for a smarter, easier, and better way to get things done. You might have heard of Gemini, Google's answer to OpenAI and Microsoft's CoPilot apps. If so, you might be wondering which of these is the better choice. If so, this video is for you. Each of these tools have their own strengths and weaknesses. Most likely you can benefit by using all three of them. You might even be surprised at how easy it is to get started with Google Gemini and how this cutting-edge technology can actually help to solve many of your problems and make your life easier. Using Gemini is as simple as asking a question and getting an answer. Of course, the quality of the answer will depend on how good the question is. We have been using Gemini to write code, write emails, creating images, and learning more quickly and efficiently. By the end of this video, you should be able to access and interact with Google Gemini online to perform a large range of tasks, both at work and at home. Find smarter solutions to your problems in less time. If you haven't tried Gemini yet, now is a good time to start. Here is a simple explanation of how Gemini AI works and why it is much better than previous Gen AI models.
Traditionally, multimodal models are created by stitching together text-only, vision-only, and audio-only models in a suboptimal way at a secondary stage. Gemini is the multimodal from the ground up, so it can seamlessly have a conversation across modalities and give you the best possible response.
Gemini comes in 3 different levels. Each one is designed to meet a different need. If you need a full-scale solution for highly complex tasks, Ultra would be the best option. If you don't need this much power and are looking for the most cost-efficient solution, you can opt for the Nano model. To access Google Gemini, type in gemini.google.com. This will bring you to the starting page. Then click on the Chat with Gemini button. A Terms and Privacy Agreement will appear. Read through this and then click on the I agree button at the bottom. Read through the welcome screen, which has some useful information about the model. You can opt in or out of email updates here. Then continue. This will bring you to the chat screen. Now, we will show the capabilities of Gemini with a few examples. We will be using a few simple prompts for this demo. You can see an alert here that mentions to be careful with what you enter. Don't include anything in the prompt that is confidential, as your interaction with this model may be used in a later version. First one is to create an application using the Python Dash package. The response is a complete application that will run as is. This is a simple example, but you can add more functionality with some good prompt engineering. Eventually, you will reach a point where you will need to modify this yourself. Gen AI is not mature enough to create full-blown applications just yet. Below the code, you can see more details on what the code is doing, along with a reference link for more information. You can even see a link to a GitHub repo where you can find an example of this code. Now we are going to tell it to add functionality for Plotly to the code. You can see that it adds more code to the previous output. If you expand the sidebar, you can see a history of the questions or prompts that you entered previously. You can also upgrade to a paid version that will have more functionality. For $20 per month, this version includes access to Google's highest-end Gemini Ultra model and includes 2 terabytes of cloud storage. This version also removes limitations in place on the free version, such as censorship, and will run faster. If you sign up, you will get the first 2 months free, at least for now. Now we click on New Chat and enter another prompt. Here, we'll ask it to rank some items in terms of size and weight. The model does a good job sorting these and even gives details on the size and weight of each object. This would be especially useful if the answer was wrong. This information could be used for troubleshooting. You can click here to get more details. You can also view a comparison between Gemini and Google Search. The next question is asking what training is needed to become a cloud computing engineer. There are some good options in the answer here, depending on how much time you want to spend on this. The answer also includes what skills are necessary to get a job in this field, along with some useful tips. Next, we asked the model to create a brief description about a children's book with some details on what should be included. The output text looks fine and can be improved by giving feedback with additional prompts. Finally, we upload an image and ask the model to give a description. The description is accurate and detailed, and the model even lets you know its limitations on the answer it gave. You can find alternate answers under the Show Drafts button. As you can see from this demo, Gemini has come a long way recently, even rivaling the capabilities of the OpenAI GPT-4 model. For now, OpenAI is still the leader, having more functionality and uses of the model, but Gemini is catching up quickly. That's all we have for today. Thank you for watching our video. See you next time.